In its purest form, employee advocacy is the promotion of a business through its employees. An employee advocate creates positive exposure for their employer by sharing content or advocating for its products, services, or as a place to work. Employee advocacy helps to promote the company's brand and its messaging whilst elevating the company's culture and improving company transparency. Just recently, Gartner predicted that 90% of B2B organizations will soon be using scaled employee advocacy programs. And that's only expected to increase as trust in organizations continues to decrease. The primary reason for this spike in interest that industry leaders point to is that buyers and audiences have been losing trust in organizations at an alarming rate. 76% of people are now more likely to trust content shared by people versus content shared by brands. In short, people are now more likely to trust and engage with your employees than they are with your corporate messaging. Simply put, employee advocacy works because people trust people. Plus, the economic climate since the pandemic has woken brands up to the fact that there are more cost-effective and impactful ways of doing things, and employee advocacy is exactly that. Employee advocacy has shifted from a nice-to-have to an absolute essential for businesses looking to gain a competitive advantage. Employee advocacy primarily benefits marketing, sales, and HR teams, as well as each employee advocate. There's often a lot of talk about employee advocacy being a B2B strategy, but make no mistake, employee advocacy is just as much for B2C as it is for B2B. This misconception came about because employee advocacy first gained traction in the B2B space. Because LinkedIn is hailed as the professional network and the social network of choice for B2B professionals, the idea of employee advocacy found momentum here first.